Hey, what is up, you sexy beast? GhostSickness Tristan here, and today I'm bringing you a fantastic episode of Ghost Advice where I have 4 awesome emails for you today, and I actually rewrote them to make it kind of easier to read, easier for you guys to read, and so we can just kind of get the general points across, and I did rewrite them as close to the original email as possible, but I got 4 emails for you guys today. I'm gonna get right into it. Enjoy the Call of Duty gameplay. Here it is. Hey Tristan, my brother's been with his girlfriend for over 2 years now, and last month my brother, his girlfriend, and I were hanging out. We were watching Netflix and my brother decided he would drive to the store and get some things, leaving me and his girlfriend alone. A few minutes after my brother left, she just started making out with me. One thing led to another and shit happened. But a few days later I felt extremely guilty and told my brother, and he broke up with his girlfriend. But ever since then, he has not said one word to me. It feels as if he doesn't know I'm there, although I did a horrible thing and I know that. I just wanted the relationship with me and my brother to be the same as before all the shit happened. So if you had any advice to make him listen or talk to me, that would be a massive help. Alright bro, so you know you fucked up. You know you really shouldn't have broken that cardinal rule. It's in the bro code, man. You don't fuck your brother's girlfriend, and I assume that's what you guys did. But whatever you did, it was substantial enough to make him break up with her. Obviously cheating is cheating, right? No matter who it's with, especially if it's with you. And that is just something you don't delve into no matter what. The moment she made out with you, you should have fucking pushed her off of you because, dude, honestly, that's something that you never want to do. And that shows your brother that you don't give a fuck that, you know, he's dating her and that you just, like, are too impulsive and can't control yourself and then hooked up with this girl. So, obviously, you know you fucked up. But for next time, if something like that ever happens again, whether it's your best friend, your brother, you know, whatever, make sure you, like, stop the girl, dude. I know you're impulsive and I know, like, oh my god, free sex, right? But no, dude, it's not worth it. It's not worth screwing your brother over like that, or any guy, really, right? So, you gotta be stronger than that. You gotta be better than that and, you know, kick your impulses or whatever. And alright, so look, this already happened and, you know, whatever. So I'm glad he broke up with her. But the thing is, there's still an amount of distrust from you, and that's something that you need to prove to him, is that he can trust you again. And look, should he go sleeping with your girlfriend? No, not necessarily. That's not going to solve anything. But what I would say to him is like, look, dude, I'm sorry. I was too impulsive, and just to let him know entirely, like, whether he listens to you or not, just talk to him. You know he's got to hear you. Whether he's like eating breakfast or whatever, catch him one time and be like, look, dude, and just explain everything. Like, look, I was too impulsive. I fucked up. I totally realize that. I know it's really hard for you to trust me again, but I promise you nothing like this will ever happen again. And look, dude, it's really... and don't push the blame onto her. Definitely do not push the blame onto her. Now, obviously, she came onto you, according to you, but you still went through with it, and that's both of your guys' problem. So, obviously, he broke up with her, so she's not in this picture anymore. But you still are, though, and you still want to be. And like I said, this can take a while for it to happen. It can take a long time for him to actually fully forgive you and everything, and that's not really his fault. That's completely your fault, and you need to accept that and kind of move on. What you can do is try to make him trust you again. Just really tell him how you feel and that you fucked up and that it'll never happen again. Is there anything else you can do to, you know, get back with him to where you were? And that's basically the best way I can approach this. But man, it may take months, it may take a little while, but he will eventually forgive you. And just let him know that you're extremely sorry and, you know, that it'll never happen again. And is there anything else you can do to prove to him that you know, you love him and that you are his, you're his brother, and that comes first, and that, look, you know, you broke this cardinal rule, but you know, you can't take back the past. You can't change the past, right? So just let him know that and show him that you're there for him and everything and that you're extremely sorry. But yeah, man, that's shit. That shit's cold. All right, so guys, moving on to the second email. Okay, so I'm a girl and I have a friend who's a guy. He wants to go out with me, but I've never been in any relationship before. Not one. But yesterday we were watching The Breakfast Club, which is like our movie, and he started kissing my neck and biting my ear. I think I have feelings for him, and he has feelings for me. My parents say that I'm too young to date. I'm 15, and I shouldn't talk to him anymore because he's my best friend. What do I do? Also, I'm not sure if I said this, but we actually did kiss last night, and it was my first kiss. My mom came into the room, and she was pissed. What do I do? Now look, when it comes to dating, your parents can't tell you if you're too young or not. Now obviously they can try to limit it, but dude, you just got to sneak behind their backs and actually date. And look, I know this sounds like something so immature, but look, if this is what you want, and this is what you want because you said you're not sure if you like him or not, I think you definitely do like him. You know, he was your first kiss, and you think you have feelings for him, and you think that he has feelings for you. He definitely has feelings for you, by the way, but or he's trying to get in your pants, but either way, he has those kind of feelings for you, lust instead of love, whatever, but that's totally different. What I would say to you is, look, you can't have both. You can't be his best friend and not and date him at the same time. Now, obviously, you guys can be extremely close, but you can only choose one or the other, right? Is he going to be your best friend, or is he going to be your boyfriend? And so, look, I think if you like this guy, and if you do have feelings for him like I think you do, and like you think you do, then absolutely let him know this and say, look, what are we? Should we date? I absolutely think we should. I mean, my mom thinks I'm too young, but fuck her. What does she know? You know, and just do it anyway. Now, obviously, sneak around. Don't, you know, be in your house all the time. Obviously, she caught you making out, so, or kissing or whatever, right? So you don't want that to happen again. So maybe just do it at his house or at the park or not in your house. But anyway, look, you're 15. I definitely think that's old enough to date, whether your mom thinks so or not. I think this guy has feelings for you, and I know you have feelings for him. And so I say absolutely go for it. But just know that, you know, if it is a cold breakup, one of you cheats, whatever, it'll definitely not end in you guys being friends. But there are ways to break up and you can still be friends afterwards. So I'm just letting you know that, so know what you're getting into. But I think it's worth it if you want to take this plunge and it's your first relationship, and I say get into it. Alright guys, moving on to the 30 email. I reworded some stuff and I'm pretty sure he meant PM instead of AM on the first timestamp. What's up, Ghost? I'm 14. My life is boring and repetitive every day. Every day I wake up and do the exact same things. Play video games, sit in a fucking beach chair that hurts like hell. I just stare at a small TV all day long. My daily schedule is completely fucked up. I always wake up at 12:30 p.m. and go to sleep at 3 a.m. My parents are worried and don't like what I'm doing with my life, and I feel the exact same way. My sisters say that I have no life, and I completely agree with them. I don't like that I'm stuck in a room all day and never go outside. I never do different activities. I just don't know what to do. Some advice would be greatly appreciated and helpful. So what you're gonna want to do is get your friends, your family, and your sister, and everybody you know, and everybody you talk to and socialize with, you know, presuming the few people that you do talk to and socialize with. I imagine you have one or two best friends. I would hope so anyway. You didn't mention that you don't have any friends, so I imagine you do. But what you need to do is you need to tell them what's going on. You're like, look, this is all I do all day, every day. So do you want to hang out? Like, I really just want to get out of the house. I want to have a good time, and I want to get the fuck out of here and just have a blast. You know, maybe one day your parents take you hiking. Maybe the other day your sisters take you swimming. Maybe fucking, I don't know, the third day your best friend takes you to the mall and you go hit on girls. I don't know. You have to do something. You have to break the routine any way you can. Maybe instead of, you know, start with a regular sleep schedule. Maybe go to bed at 10 a.m. or 10 p.m. and wake up at 6 a.m. or 7 a.m. or whatever the fuck. Start getting into a regular sleep schedule. Stop doing the normal things that you do every single day. Pick up a new hobby instead of just playing video games all day, every day, or watching TV or doing whatever. Pick up like arts and crafts, you know, woodwork, maybe painting. I don't fucking know. Whatever you like to do. I'm sure there's something you like to do that you're not doing right now. It could be archery. It could be shooting. It could be, you know, anything, all sorts of stuff, numerous stuff, man, building stuff. I don't know. But try to pick up a hobby as well as get your friends and family into helping you get outside. Let them know what's up. If they're going somewhere and they ask you if you want to go, you fucking go, no matter what it is, whether, you know, how boring it sounds. Oh, do you want to go to dinner with the family? It's like, sure, you know what, that sounds awesome. Get me out of the house, you free dinner, right? I mean, that's awesome. But, find a way to change up your routine as much as possible. I know that I never stick to the same routine ever when it comes to things, because it just gets so boring. It gets so dull. I get burnt out, man. Sometimes I get burnt out while eating food. Like, you just don't want to get burnt out doing the same things every single fucking day, and you definitely will get burnt out doing this, and you obviously have come to that point. I'm really glad you're looking for help. So, dude, take a hobby. Go out, you know, with your family, with your sisters, go out with some friends, have a great time, change it up, spend late nights with your friends, go to their house, have them over, man, do something, and stop watching TV all day. Just turn it off, start reading, pick up a book, pick up a hobby, go fucking walk to Home Depot, I don't know, go do something, and start living the life you want to live, man. Go get a job if you have to, man. Do whatever. Oh, you're 14. So, yeah, you can go get a job if you want. It depends on your state. But, yeah, just try to break this routine any way you can. So, moving on to the last email. It's kind of short, but I do want to give some advice about this. Hey Tristan, I'd like some advice. So I've never dated or kissed anyone, but I have a girl in my sights, and I really want to do stuff with her. Of course, not full-on railing her, but mouth/hand stuff. I'm 13. I'm going into the 8th grade after break. I'm curious if I'm too young to do that stuff. Thanks, Ben. You know, ironically, at that age, you know, 7th, 8th grade, I really wanted to do that stuff too, but I didn't do that shit until freshman year when I was 15. That was the first time I did anything sexual, and I'm like, all right, well, you know, I obviously think that's a great age. You know, 14, 15 is a good age to start doing that kind of thing. Not obviously full-on having sex. I mean, 15, 16, whatever. That's a decent age. I totally would have had sex at that age if I could have, but I didn't. Anyway, what I would say to you, bro, is 13 is just a little bit too young. You just started puberty, okay? You're just figuring out all these motherfucking hormones and all this stuff, and you're like, oh my god, dude, girls, girls, girls. And obviously they're on your mind all the time. I totally get the desire to want to have sex, to want to do, you know, hand jobs, blow jobs, the whole nine, not give them to guys, but like, you know, to have them performed on you and do stuff with girls as well. I totally understand that, but I do actually think you're a bit too young. So when you find a girl, right, that should not be the first thing you think about. Oh my god, I want to get in her pants. Obviously that is the first thing you think about because you're a kid, and you know, I think the same way, but it's still not like, okay, I want to date her just so I can do stuff with her. No, it's I want to date her because she's fucking awesome and I want to have a good time with her. And if in the future it comes to that, I would like to do that with her. I definitely think you're a little bit too young to be doing that kind of stuff at 13, you know, 14, 15. 14's pushing it, but 15's definitely a good age. Not only because I started at that age, but it's kind of a nice round number where you're a little bit more mature. You're not very mature, but you're a little bit more mature at that age. You kind of know what's going on and know what you want with all that kind of stuff. But just stick to, you know, porn if you want, masturbation if you want. But dude, it's really not that crucial having sexual experiences. Definitely make out, kiss, explore those kind of things, but I don't think you should be exploring sex. Obviously, you're not interested in that right now, which is good. But, you know, blowjobs and stuff, that's almost it's almost there, and I think you should wait just a little longer. And so I hope that's okay with you, because you're obviously reaching out to me to ask me this question, so I hope that's okay with you. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Ghost Advice. I loved fucking doing it. Remember the fact that I love you guys. Don't forget to smash the like button. Let's see if we can do 700 likes on this video. I will see you guys in the next one, and remember the fact that I love you.